Megan, after a disappointing couple of results, it's back into action. What's the mood of the camp ahead of that?
Yeah, obviously it's been a tough month for us in terms of results, and obviously just the kind of manner of the results, how it's kind of went for us. But look, these are the games that we weren't really expecting to win. It would have been a bonus to get any kind of points off these teams, and they weren't really something that we kind of talked about was like a free hit. Obviously we don't want to be conceding the manner that we're doing, but at the end of the day, like January's done, we're into a new month, and you know, girls have refocused really well this week, and it's a quick turnaround in this league, and we know that any points that are coming our way are really important for us. So tomorrow night is a game that we know we're going to have to work really, really hard, and we're going to have to lick our wounds very, very quickly and get back onto that kind of fighting mentality that we've had throughout the rest of the season. And like Brian said and reiterated on Sunday, like these games aren't going to define our season. Like it's what we do from now on, and I think the girls have shown like good spirit again to kind of pick ourselves up. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to the game tomorrow. I think it's another opportunity for us to go out there and actually showcase what we're about, which probably January didn't really do us justice in terms of results and kind of performances.
When you are on a bad spell, how important is it that when you've got this game so soon after a bad result on Sunday that you go out there and just put things right straight away? Yeah,
it's massive. Sport and football is so up and down. Like it's never linear. You're going to have dips in performance, and you're going to have bad days, good days, lucky days, not so lucky days, and I think you just have to always take the good with the good and the bad with the bad, and that's what's good about football. It's a team sport. We've got a great bunch of girls in there, really good staff as well that are all behind us, and I think like I said, it's one of those ones where it's good sometimes having the game come around so quickly, because you don't really have time to dwell on it and think about things that have happened previously. You just have to think about what's next and what's the task at hand, and our task at hand tomorrow is to go out there and get 3 points. That's the bottom line, and I think if we can get our mindset right and you know perform the way I know we can, and like we can get that tomorrow and gets us right back onto that, climbing that table where we kind of want to be aiming for that top 6.
As you said, we've been clear all season what our aims are. We know the game against Hamilton is an important game and one that we really have to go out and take all 3 points from.
Yeah, definitely. This club's very ambitious, and that's what I love about it. And you know, we've got a really, really good set of good group in here who all have similar goals and mindsets. That we are super competitive. We're really hard to play against because we are that nitty gritty team, and I love that about this club. And you know, we've set really high expectations this year of making that top 6, and you know, whether that's an unrealistic goal, I don't think it is, because of the mentality we've got and that changing room. And I think these games are games that we are expected to pick up points if we want to make that top 6, and that's no disrespect to any team that is below that kind of on the cuff things. Like at the end of the day, if we want top 6, we have to be cutthroat, and it's these games that are going to define that part of our season. So yes, playing against the big clubs, the top 3 is always difficult, and we have to, if we're going to get top 6, look at that in the future and how we address and play a bit better and perform a little bit better against those games. But it's these games and these points are the ones that are up for grabs, and these are the ones that we really have to go out there and take, and it's not going to be given at any point in this league. So we know we have to be on it 100% tomorrow. Hamilton are a good outfit, well disciplined team, got some good players in the squad, and you know, a lot of experience, and they've a team that kind of played with each other for a long, long time, so they know each other really, really well. So it is going to be a really tough game for us, but I've no doubt that we have the ability and the mentality to go out there and get the points.
As one of the more experienced players in the squad, a player that's been there, done it, won things, what does your role become in kind of instilling that onto the rest of the squad as we enter what is a very important part of the season?
Yeah, it's weird saying that I'm a senior player now. I feel dead old when I say that, but yeah, I know like this year especially for me, it is a totally different role I'm taking on. It's more of a probably a mentoring role, I would say, more than anything else, other than I might not be able to influence as much of what I'd like on the part, but it's maybe just bring that wee bit of experience and trying to help the girls as much as I can. And from it's more like off the pitch stuff that really I think I know as a player coming through the systems that I've came through, and it sometimes isn't actually what people do on the pitch, it's what they do off it, and that kind of leadership role that you can take away from that perspective. And I say it every day I go in that changing room, like, I've got a lot of respect for those girls in that changing room, because this league is fast and growing, and I've been fortunate enough to see what it's like to be in a full-time setup, and it's fantastic what these girls are getting, you know, and all they have to worry about is playing football, whereas these girls in here are working 48-hour shifts, coming straight from work, still competing against these girls that they only have to worry about is football. And that's a huge admiration I've got, and to be honest with you, like, that's why sometimes I think they're a role model to me rather than the other way about. And although I've got experience and stuff like that, it's that mentality and that fight and that how much hunger they show and turn up every week, and they still put in, you know, the same level of spirit and smiles, and they still, no matter what the result is, they'll always come back and they're always working hard. And for me, like, I don't know if I do contribute a lot. I think it's the group of girls in here that make, you know, me coming in and trying to influence and trying obviously bring a wee bit of experience into the club an easy job.
Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.